Welcome to solverfy.
We have the balance of the chemical reaction on this page. So for part A, we have SO2, we have with O2 to form SO3. So let's start with the element that is not only present in one of the reactant and also only present in one of the reactant. So it would be sulfur. So for sulfur, we can see that SO2 and SO3 both have one sulfur, so we don't have to do anything to balance that. Okay, so and then would be oxygen. Oxygen is a little bit complicated over here. Okay, but when we look at this reaction, we can see that if we have one SO2 molecule, when SO2 convert to SO3, we only need to need one oxygen. But we have oxygen gas O2 present, so we are going to put a 1/2 over here to show that we only need one oxygen. For balancing chemical reaction, you can actually use fraction. You can actually use fraction, but sometimes you will make the correlation a little bit complicated, but we can still convert that to the whole number. So we know that if we just put 1/2 in front of oxygen, then the chemical reaction is balanced, and we want to remove that fraction. So we are going to multiply the whole reaction by 2. So we will have 2SO3, 1O2, and also 2SO3. I mean 2SO2 with 1O2 and 2SO3. And this is the balanced chemical reaction. Okay, so for the B, we are going to balance this chemical reaction. Again, we start with something element that we only find in the reactant and the products. So we have SC. On the left, we have 2SC. On the right, we only have 1, so we have the 2 in front of SC. Second, we are going to balance, I would choose hydrogen because oxygen can be found in both reactant. So it will be, if we change oxygen, we have to consider 2 variables. So we start with hydrogen. So on the right, we have 2 times 3, 2 times 3, 6 hydrogen. So I'm going to put 3 in front of water to balance those hydrogens. Okay, so we're going to check oxygen. So on the left, we have 3 oxygen and 1 oxygen from water. We have 4. On the right, we have 2 times 3 oxygen. So it will be 6 oxygen as well. So oxygen is balanced, so this chemical reaction is balanced. Okay, so part C, we have H3PO4 NaOH, and also become Na2 HPO4 and H2O. Okay, so for this case, I will again choose the element that only present in the reactant, one of the product. I will start with phosphor. Okay, phosphor. One phosphor left, one phosphor right is all balanced. We don't have to do anything about that. And then the next one I think I'm going to balance would be the sodium. So on the right we have 2 sodium, so I have to put 2 sodium in front of that. Okay, and then we can check off the oxygen and hydrogen. So for oxygen on the left we have 4 plus 2, 6. On the right we have 4 in phosphor. So we're going to put 2 in front of H2O in order to balance the oxygen. And then we can also check for hydrogen. We have H3 plus we have 5 on the left, and then we also have 5 on the right. So this is already a balance as well. Okay, so we move on to the last one. We have C6H10O5 plus O2 to become CO2H2O. So we are going to balance carbon first. So we just put 6 in front of CO2 because we have 6 carbon. And then for hydrogen, we have 10. On the right, we have water. So we just put 5 in front of water to balance all the hydrogens. Okay, so on the left, we still have 5 hydrogen left. On the right, we have 12 oxygen, 12 oxygen, and then we have 5 oxygen. So in total, we have 17. So we have 5 oxygen already. So we just subtract that. We need 12 more oxygen on the left in order to balance that. So we're going to put 6 in front of oxygen to balance the whole chemical reaction. And here's the balance